All right, guys. Will from Adventure the Whole Way. It is a big day for us here because the deck drawer system has arrived. Don't judge the sweats and the little sun hoodie. It's been a long 12 hours at work, but we're gonna try to get this thing put in real quick before it gets dark. Let's get to it. All right, so when you order one of these, expect it to weigh 250 pounds. But here's the official unboxing. Man, look at that. So it comes with the accessory pack. Get a few totes. So there's our actual drawer. It's the Gladiator is a 5-foot bed, and this is gonna help organize our traveling. Let me lay you down for a second. Alright, so I'll go through the containers that come with it in a little while once we get everything put in, but this is gonna be great. So I'm gonna do what most people don't. Typically I don't, but I'm gonna check out the instructions real quick and then I'll get back with you. All right, instruction manual. Got some swag, some stickers, but lots of hardware. I do know this is what mounts it down to the Jeep. Yeah. Let me read for a second and we'll get this thing going. Okay, reading through the instructions, it tells you what tools you'll need. You got the 1/2 inch and 3/8 sockets, 7/16 wrench. They included these hex keys, just in case you don't have yours, I guess. And I got a ratchet and a little impact there. Reading through this, it's not going to be a quick thing. Step 1, be the box. Step 2, close it out. Step 3, got the big deck energy. Step 4, tie her down. Step 5, time to wing it. Get the wings put on. Step 6, ring the bell. Build that tray. Be the square. Wall building. Securing the perimeter. One big ass drawer, the home stretch, and that's a wrap. So, all right. First thing, be the box. Got the side pieces. Do it on level ground. This is what I got to work with. We're gonna make it work. All right, I'll get with you in a minute. All right, step 1, lay everything out so you know what you're working with. When you're doing this, in your mind, you're standing at the bumper of the truck, the rear bumper. So that's the cab side. Step 1, you install the smaller wheels back here and the bracket for it, and you install one nut and bolt up here in the cab side slot. And this is the cab side housing there. So, okay, moving on to step 2. Okay, step 2, close it off. There's one bolt in the oval shaped hole on each side of the cab end. And set the top piece on top. You'll have to wiggle it around to get the holes to line up I gotta fix mine a little bit more, but that's moving on to step 3. So let's flip the page here. Big Deck Energy. We're gonna use 4 bolts, 1 in each corner. Line up the holes, that way everything's where it's supposed to be. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, step 3 were the 4 bolts on each corner, and then insert these 6 tubes on the side and have your buddy help you set it up in there. Don't have a buddy with me today, it's just me, so I got it done. When you're putting the tubes in, be careful not to catch your finger with it. But anyway, we continue. All right. I guess it was kind of optimistic to think I'd get this done before dark, but had to break the light out. Step 4 was tire down. So these are your tie downs. You only do the front on step 4, the cab side. So you get in there and first you center the deck, and then you get this as tight as you can by hand. And then once you get it tight by hand, you have to turn the nuts down to lock that in place. And yeah, that's it for step 4. We'll be moving on to step 5. All right, step 5, time to wing it. You get your side pieces, you got to pop the little access ports and stash bin lids, and then this is where you will see if you are truly centered. I ended up having to shift it slightly towards the driver's side. I was a little off center, but now it's centered perfectly. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts on each side and pre-made holes. So you tighten all those in, and that's it for step 5. For the Gladiator, you got 2 extra bolts at the end of this. Step 6, ring the bell. We're gonna be putting D-rings in right here. But give me just a second to read over this and then we'll get to it. Okay, for the D-rings, that's how they go. I'm gonna walk you through it up here. So the first thing is you drop a spacer in the hole, then you take your D-ring itself, place it over the spacer. Then you have a washer, and the bolt goes down through the D-ring like so, through the spacer, and just tighten it down. You want to make sure these are facing to the outside and snug into place. They send 4 D-rings, so 2 up front, 2 in the back. In the middle, there's 2 additional slots. You can purchase more D-rings, but for the pre-existing holes, well, now I can't get it out, but on that one, they sent 2 very large flat washers, and you just tighten this down over the top of that washer, and it closes off that hole. Get it nice and hand tight to show you real quick. Just like that. And then, of course, we're gonna tighten it down with the hex key all the way. Get one good turn here. And that'll be good. And that's the extra slot. And then 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. I'm gonna finish these up and then we'll move on. Okay, step 7 and step 8 kind of went together. Build the tray and be square. So you took the tray here, which is the part with the handle, and there's 2, well, you can't see them. There were 2 little flat brackets, and right here you'll see there was an Allen right there and an Allen right there. So on both sides there was a little flat bracket, and it slid up in this groove right here. So you put those bolts through, left it loose, slid it onto the rail, and then tightened those into place. Had to make sure it was square right here, that the metal and the polymer met up flush together. Same way over here on this side, flush together. Then on the inside, there were 4 holes right there. When you get everything in place, they're under here, and that attaches the tray to the actual drawer pan. So the next step is 5 little screws in each one of these little channels right here, and then we'll put on the wheel brackets. But yeah, it's dark, so this is taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but we're gonna get through it. I think we're just about done. I mean, it'll take us a few minutes to get the walls put on, but we're getting there. All right, step 9 was wall building, putting the sides of the drawer together. Step 10 was secure the perimeter. So what that looks like is these little triangular pieces up here. Those are the frame. You got long side pieces on both sides, and then 1 piece across the back. There were 5 bolts in each wall, and then it bolts together with 2. And then on this back side, there's 2 on each end. I dropped one of the washers, lock washers, so I'll look for it for just a second. If I can't find it, then it is what it is. And I'll just buy one to put on there at the back there. So, all right, let's see what I got going on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm by myself, so this next part's gonna be a little tricky, but next you put the big wheels on. They slide on this top part. You had to put the wheel stops right there. It's labeled left and right. Left is the driver's side, and then you had weather stripping right there. And now you gotta lift it and get it kind of at an upward where the handle side is up high, and get it to drop down in there. So I'm gonna cut the camera off of this because this drawer is really heavy. So give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. All right, I managed to get it lifted up and set in there, surprisingly. Clear these tools off. So I'm missing 1 washer on the back end. I dropped it somewhere in this gravel. You know how that goes, probably never see it again. But there's my drawer. I'm parked at an angle, so it's pushing it back down. I'm sure these will loosen up, but I got my mat right here. Set you down for 1 second. There she is with the deck mat in there. That's all the way out, and the roller stops over it. I'm at an angle right now, but those stops keep it from slamming back shut. I did not purchase the locking drawer. You can order a lock that goes right here with a key, but when the tailgate's up, you can't open it, and if the truck is locked, you can't open the tailgate. So it's not going anywhere. Only thing I got left real quick, this torsion bar at the bottom. and the pretty little ruler across the top. So I'm gonna get those put on and I'll be done. All right, there it is. I've got the torsion bar at the bottom. I got the ruler, and tells you what size bolt heads are. Some conversions. You got 1 mile, 1 foot, 1 inch, 1 gallon, a keg, an ounce. Just some decimals and things like that to help you out. And then I didn't buy the locking version like I said, but it comes with plugs that plug into this little hole. If I can get it to cooperate here. There we go. Nice little American flag logo on it. Goes in right there. And you've got storage right here in the tray. Then you got the big drawer. You've got all the room under these panels right here. And I've got the baskets for it over here and the toolboxes. Give me just a minute and I'll get those put in. And we'll go through what's in the boxes. Alright, to wrap this up for tonight, let's talk about what comes with the drawer system here. So, back here in the back, you've got an access point for the cover. This side's the same thing. And then up here in the fronts, comes with these baskets. So you've got one deep basket there. And you get a shallow basket too. And on the other side, deep basket and a shallow basket. And then got the covers for those as well. It's new, so everything is kind of hard to lock in right now. Sorry for the video quality. I didn't have a camera person with me, and I didn't mean for it to get dark. But this is the only time I had to do it. So it comes with this one big case. Just a pop top. It's got grooves, you could lock it. A good bit of room down inside of it. Stick that inside of it. But it also comes with this little smaller box. Thought there was a handle on it. Guess there's not. So to open it, squeeze to open. It's got a little tool tray. Very nice. Won't pop open on you. And then this one does have a handle on it on the front. It's quite a bit larger. But same thing. Squeeze to open. It's got 2 dividers in it. So that's the accessory pack that comes with it. And now I'll get everything moved over to it tomorrow. For now, these go right down inside of here. Fit the 2 big ones side by side if you wanted to. A little snug behind each other. Sorry. And then I'll probably end up using one of these cases, probably the smaller one here, as my drone case and gimbal, chargers, things like that, and keep it up in the cab still. But there it is. The only issue I currently have is my large ruffling kennel does not fit in it. But as far as the unit itself, I love it. It's going to be great storage and get all the clutter out the back seat. You can see the case in there, but you got a little bit of room, and then you got some room in the back. You could stash stuff as well. Really like the little compartment up here in the front. So I'm happy with it. I've been wanting one for a while, and here she is. So that's all. Thanks for watching. I know it was a rough video. If you want a deck, that's very nice.